Good evening and once again welcome to our YouTube channel, Maths with Ease by Mr. Kamoto. And in this video I want us to respond or to understand example 4 of shape and space 10, where we are told now solve the equation the sine of theta is equals to 0.4 for all values of theta in the domain from negative 360 all the way to positive 720 degrees to 1 decimal place. And I would want now to remind you that we had the graph of y is equals to sine theta, and we are just going to bring it here. Of course, the sine of negative 360 is 0. The sine of negative 270 is 1. The sine of negative 180 is 0. And with that, we have a curve that looks like this. We have a curve that looks like this. We have a curve that is the graph of y is equals to sine theta from negative 360 to 720. This is y is equals to the sine of theta. Now, but we are supposed to solve the equation sine theta is equals to 0.4 using this graph. And I think it is very important that we know how to get this using the graph. Of course, we should plot the two graphs in the same set of axes. Now that we have the graph of y is equal to sine theta, we should now come up with a graph of y is equals to 0.4, and it is a straight line which is going to be horizontal along that line. 0.4, there we are, that is the line. And any point of intersection, this is y is equal to 0.4. Every point of intersection gives us some solution. This one is solution. Of course, we should consult the calculator to see if we are right. And we say which angle whose sine is 0.4. So we have 0.4 equals 2, and then we talk about the shift sine of answer equals to 23.6 degrees. The angle whose sine is 0.4 is 23.6 degrees. I do that again. We have a 0.4 and we are looking for the angle whose sine is 0.4. Now with 0.4, we just have to talk about shift sine of 0.4 equals to 23.6 degrees. So we know this is 23.6 degrees. That is 23.6 degrees. And of course, as you can see, because of symmetry, if this is 23.6 degrees, this, when you drop, this one is 23.6 degrees. By symmetry, we also have 23.6 degrees away from 180. So we can already see that that theta, if we would want to give now the values of theta, theta would be 23.6 degrees, and 180 minus 23.6 degrees, that is 156. This is 156.4 degrees. This is 156.4 degrees because this is from this point to this point. This is 23.6 degrees. Again, from this point to this point should be 23.6 degrees. And if you look at it, it is obeying. So theta can also be 156.4 degrees. Let us now talk of this one, this angle, and this angle. Due to symmetry, this is 23 0.6 degrees away from 360 and to the right. That means minus 360 plus 23.6 degrees, which is negative 336.4 degrees. Theta can also be negative 336.4 degrees, and this one is minus 180 minus 23.6 degrees. Minus 180 minus 23.6 degrees. And the angle we are finding there is negative 203.6 degrees. Negative 203.6 degrees, and minus 180 minus 23.6 degrees. This is theta can also be negative 203.6 degrees. What about this one? This one is 360 plus 23. 360 plus 23.6 degrees, and we have 383.6 degrees. Theta can also be 383.6 degrees. And again, this one, we have 23.6 degrees just before 540 rather. So 540 minus 23.6 degrees, and we have 516.4 degrees. Theta can also be 516.4 degrees, and those are the solutions of that equation. Remember, we are highlighting the points of intersection which are giving us the solutions. You can read directly from the graph, though from the graph you will not get the very accurate answers. So the graph plus the calculator will assist you to exactly know those answers to one decimal place. Thank you, and let us meet in the next video.